Damn, Perk did this?
I don't need no one to save me. I was born to be the greatest. All that time in that basement, all that time isn't wasted. Rapping getting faded. I just wanna tell my mom that I made it. Just wanna be the topic of the conversation. Used to rock the gold plated. Now I'm wearing gold chains like I'm famous.
Thoughts, your thoughts on like the critics that's coming after the tribal community. What are your thoughts on that?
Like I just don't. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I just don't care. I just don't care because it's like we know what these guys are about. We know a lot of these guys. They want to get their feelings off their chest, like get it off your chest, like they used to say in the 80s and 90s. And we know for a fact that they got a voice now. Some of these dudes are trying to have a better focus. Some of these dudes are trying to. Now, of course, you're gonna have your dirt balls. Of course, you're gonna have your dirt balls. Of course, you're gonna have the dudes that don't really want to have a code, a standard, and they just want to be out there doing their own damn thing. Now they gotta bear those. They gotta bear those punches that come at them. But as far as us, who don't be out there just all willy-nilly and wilding and stuff like that, I think the criticism is just a waste of time. I think it's too many people with too much time on their hands and not being productive, and trying to make an easy buck or trying to do something that's in their heart that they just got ill intent, period. Because I've seen my stuff criticized and and they put a picture of me as a thumbnail for a future show, and when the show comes on, it's nothing about me. Nothing about me.
Yeah.
It's because I came on somebody's channel or show that they don't like. And it's not that I'm promoting a certain thing. No, you can't catch me doing that. So their whole thing is, I don't like him. I don't like him. But they don't have anything to say that can last 9 hours, 10 hours. Some of these streams be like 11 hours I'm hearing. And I'm like, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours about something that you're not going to change. You're not going to. So the criticism is just a waste of damn time. All they're trying to do is put you in harm's way for when you go overseas, you could be a walking target. That's why many of these guys don't tell their locations and they don't have YouTube channels. Think about it. It's millions of men right now leaving the United States of America, or it's millions outside of this country that you don't know about. You don't know what countries they're visiting because they're not visiting these typical countries. But you don't know that because they don't want their business out on First Street. They leave it up to us to try to put it out there so other people who are innocent can get harmed when we do mention those most notable places, or noticed places, or most visited places. Like when you go to Brazil, if I keep saying Rio, they knew that's going to be a target. If I keep saying Salvador, Bahia, that's going to be a target. If I keep saying Sao Paulo, that's going to be a target. No. That's why I just get on the plane, just go all around Brazil, where they don't even deal with this internet stuff. They too busy trying to put food on their plate. That's the difference between men. And so the criticism and the critics is just useless because there's a lot of guys out there making good content who don't have ill will with none of this. They really want to find wives, girlfriends. They really want to learn about the culture. They really want to engulf themselves in it. And people say, what dude is going to go to another country to? You're an idiot. You're an idiot. What dude is going to go to another country and just for the culture and all of that? You're an idiot. I want to say that now. You just lack common sense. There's no logical bone, or you don't have your mental capacities have shifted to your ass. So that's what I'm saying. So when you got a bunch of people like that who just have nothing to do with their time, nothing to do with their just their energy. They just all about negativity. That's what you're going to get. But I don't watch that low side of YouTube. I call them the low side of YouTube. They low. They're always going to be low. That's in their nature to be low. That's what they were bred in. They were bred in households where they didn't have structure, where they didn't have the father figures, the mother figures, the grandma. They didn't have all of that. I had all that. So I know how to control and have decorum and stuff like that, and not be so angry with them and not come at them. I don't care about them. They don't exist to me. These critics on YouTube, TikTok, I don't, again, I can't now say use their videos against them without doing commentary. I'm just not going to use their videos anymore. So I'm just not going to give them that light. But these critics, whether it's on YouTube, where they got too much time on their hands with these damn live streams, or TikTok, just don't care. I just don't, I think it's useless. I think you guys shouldn't focus on it. I think we should stop sharing their videos and start sharing videos of women saying what they really want and doing reaction videos to that. Women doing what they would, like using American women who really want to rock with men and say, well, it's too late for you all, but I like the sentiment that you're trying to present to us, but we'll get that overseas. But thank you for that kind video. Thank you. Thank you for being, I think we should start doing that to flip the script on the negativity happening about men going overseas, men traveling, blue book gentlemen, all of these different factions, or I think we should flip the script and stop like focusing on them because they don't matter. The critics don't matter. Notice, besides the dating coaches, I mentioned none of these people talking bad about us. Besides the dating coaches and the videos that I've shared, and I mentioned nothing about these dating coaches because I don't give two craps about them. They mean nothing to me, and they're not going to mean nothing to. They could use my thumb, my face as their thumb. I don't care, because when the people actually go to my content, you know what they say? I really like that you're showing this guy. It's like the inverse of the reaction that they think they're gonna get. Their audiences start listening to me, and like, yo, this guy ain't so bad. He ain't talking what they talking. And so the critics mean nothing to me.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Listen, share this video, like this video. Man, Yes Jonas is cooking.
Share it right now. Share the video.
Right now, definitely. And you cooking, man. I completely agree. The thing that kind of gets a little bit under my skin, I'll be transparent here, is not necessarily the woman, it's the men. It's the men that pander, and then they say, oh, well, you guys are traveling overseas and you guys can't get women here in the States. And it's like, no. That could be furthest from the truth. Here's the thing, though. You got to think, and you as a man, you should be thinking logically as far as how much you could stretch your dollar, because we all know in the statistics, like what? So I just saw, so there's 13% of men in the United States that make $100,000 or more annually. So 13%. So that means so that's 87% of men in the United States who do not make $100,000. So an average salary for a male in the United States, I believe, is about 38 to 40,000 annually. So that's all across the United States. So we're including, it could be in the middle of nowhere. I know metropolitan cities is going to be much higher due to the fact that you're in a metropolitan city, but everyone doesn't have the means or can live in a metropolitan city. So we have to include all of the United States. So we could be talking about some little small town in Iowa, no diss to Iowa, nothing like that. But I'm saying, not everyone is able to live in New York City, Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Houston, Dallas, Chicago. I could go on and on. Detroit, so there's people that are going to be living in, some small places. So we have to incorporate all of that salary. Long story short is that if you're not able to obtain, that high amount of salary, why not take a salary to where you go to another place and you immediately shoot up to the top 10% or even top 1%. And then not only that, on the romantic side, where we could talk about how some of these women are more cooperative. Of course, I mean, a woman's going to be a woman regardless, right? You're always going to run into some issue. Nothing is ever going to be, nothing is ever going to be 100% sweet. But the thing about it is that you have a lot more opportunities. And if the woman does like you, or no, if the woman likes you, she's going to, whether she likes you or not, she's going to be, typically she will be transparent about it abroad as opposed to here in the States.